Tina.
I'm Ross.
And we're planning to do a variety of different sandwiches, British sandwiches, or maybe as you call them, butties or sarnies. I'm not sure which is the more popular term. I think I read that butty is more of a northern term, but I'm not sure if it's a specific type of sandwich. So you'll have to let us know in the comments.
Yes.
So our first one we're going to try is the cheese and onion sandwich. I've been wanting to try this for quite a long time.
Me too.
And actually I'm trying two different versions. I'm trying one with the mayonnaise, so I have red Leicester, a British cheddar, I think it was a mature cheddar, red onion, a little bit of green onion or scallion, and some mayonnaise. So that's one of them. And then we had a viewer that mentioned just slicing some onion and cheese and adding some cheese and onion crisps. And since we had some left over from our crisp tasting video, I thought, why not just throw that together as another one too, and we'll give that a try as well.
And by the way, thank you, Richard.
Yes, thank you, Richard, for providing the crisps. And we did butter our bread before we made the sandwich. I had to point that out because everybody asks, and it's definitely not something we would typically do with a sandwich here, especially one that already has mayo on it.
Right.
Are you ready to dig in and see how these are?
This smells fantastic.
I think the crisp one is going to be a little messy. And you love cheese and onion. And actually I do too, but I know that's like one of your favorite crisp flavors, so it just sounded really good for a sandwich.
It does.
Which one do you want to try first?
I'm dying to try the one with the green onion.
With the green onion? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. That's a nice combo. I wasn't too sure with the mayo in it. I thought mayo and cheese, that seems kind of unusual, but it's nice. Helps hold it together.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
And it's hard for us to find any British bread over here. So this is bread from Trader Joe's.
Yeah. And when we do find British bread, it's stupidly overpriced.
We've only found it one place and one brand, so.
And it was stupidly overpriced.
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we could really tell a difference between that and this bread.
Probably not.
Yeah. So
All right, you want to try? Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel bad now because, I wish I knew about this sooner.
I know. It's definitely not something you would see here.
No.
But we've heard it mentioned several times. I just thought, cheese and onion, that sounds like two wonderful things together.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and try this other one. And I understand you can also just have it as the cheese, sliced cheese and sliced onion on bread. We just decided to add the crisps in there as well since we had an open bag.
I'm having a containment leak.
Yeah, this one, I am too. It's kind of getting all over the place. Oops.
You ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
This one, I just used the cheddar on it. I didn't use the red Leicester as well.
Like it.
Mm-hmm.
The crisps got a little something to it.
They do.
Okay. As we try both, you have a preference.
I'm really liking the first one. Actually, I like them both, I have to admit. First one, though, with that bit of green onion and moisture from the mayo, that is really good.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm looking for something with stronger flavors in it, I think the second one
With that,
is the way to go.
Yeah, the bigger pieces of red onion.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that was just the way I sliced it. Maybe it should have been sliced thinner, I don't know.
I do like the sharpness of the red onion in this one. And earlier, when you were cutting the red onion, you're saying, well, I hope this isn't too thick. And I was asking you, well, did you see the photo that went along with the recipe? And you were saying, I didn't. There wasn't a photo. So.
No, I couldn't find a photo of this, and there are a lot of photos and recipes for the one with the mayo in it. But this one, I was just kind of going on what our viewers have described for us. So
Yes.
I went with that. I tried to slice it thinly, but yeah, it's not horribly thick. But
I was going to say, this sandwich actually reminds me of a casserole my mother would make around the holidays, and it had shredded potato, the same kind of cheese, green onion, and ground bacon. It was really good. And now when I'm eating this, I'm thinking, oh, what if I add a little ground bacon to it?
Oh, I bet that would be good too.
That would be. So.
Sounds like a great addition.
Yep. Now, if your mom made these for you when you were a kid going to school, and you bringing lunch to school, well, do you think you would have liked this, or do you think, nah, not really?
You know, I don't remember as a kid if I was that crazy about onions. I don't ever remember disliking them, but I wouldn't say it's something that my mom would typically put on a sandwich for me.
Let's see.
So yeah, let us know. Did you have these type of sandwiches when you were kids? Maybe in the UK it's different.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to put this together.
You're welcome. So this is the first one that we're trying, and we will be back with some more.
So you were telling me about an article you saw where...
It was something I ran across online when I was looking for recipes about, I think it was it a boyfriend and girlfriend? Was it a British man and an American woman?
Sounds right.
And she said she was going to make him a cheese and onion sandwich.
Yeah.
And of course, he shared this all over the internet, I believe. I'll have to look it up and verify it, but yeah, it sounded like she did I know she used American cheese, like the Kraft singles. I'm talking American cheese. And you thought it was white onion? I don't remember what kind of onion it was, but...
It was not a red onion. It was like either a white or a yellow onion.
Yeah.
So, incorrect cheese. Incorrect.
The cheese really ruins it. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
You know, American cheese has its place, like on top of a hamburger maybe, or on a grilled cheese, but not on something like this.
Yeah, I was just trying to picture the situation as it happened. Like, oh, my girlfriend is stepping out of her comfort zone, making me a Brit sandwich. Here you go, honey. Puts it before him. A little tear comes to his eye. He's expecting something completely different. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, not being...
I have to look up the story because I feel like there was something else that was off with it too. I can't remember what it was.
No butter. There wasn't any butter.
I don't remember.
Or...
I need to look it up.
Incorrect bread. It seemed like any way that could fail, it did fail.
I think so, yeah. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a win for the cheese and onion sandwich.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we are back. This time we are having fish finger sandwiches. And I feel like we're kind of cleaning up some things we've had in the freezer and refrigerator for a while.
Agreed.
We picked up these Young's chunky cod fillet fingers quite a while ago at Grocery Outlet. And unfortunately, we haven't seen the Young's brand anymore. We got their fish and chips. We picked these up thinking we would try fish finger sandwiches eventually. So that's what we're doing today. And I found a couple different versions online. One, I tried to go more traditional with just some bread. We used tartar sauce. We got tartar sauce from Trader Joe's. I saw some recipes showed ketchup. So I wasn't sure whether to do ketchup or tartar sauce, but I think Ross, you gave your vote for tartar sauce. So.
Yes, I did.
I just remember as a kid when I would have fish sticks. We call them fish sticks here rather than fish fingers.
Right.
I would often dip them in ketchup. So that seemed natural.
Yeah.
So we did that. We used the tartar sauce and then put lettuce on. And that is our first sandwich. This one is not toasted. And a little bit of butter on the bread. The other one I found on the Bird's Eye website. And we had talked about Bird's Eye, how we know them for having vegetables but not frozen fish, which I know a lot of our viewers had mentioned that Bird's Eye is a big brand there. So they had one. They actually have a lot of recipes for various fish finger sandwiches. And this one was, now I forgot the name of it. I'll have to put the name up there on the screen, but it does have, in addition to the fish fingers, it has, we put mushy peas. They just had garden peas that you blended up, but we actually had our mushy peas saved in the freezer from when we made them, the ones that Wooden Tie sent us, and thought, we need to get those out and use those. So we put those on, and they also have salt and vinegar crisps on them, which we still had some left over from our review that Richard sent us. So as mentioned, we're using up a lot of different things. I also had, I hesitated to open this, my dandelion and burdock can I've had sitting in the fridge for a long time. I decided to break it open, have some with this meal. But it makes me sad because this is so hard to find.
Yeah.
Touch of Britain usually carries it, so maybe when I go back I'll be able to get another one. But they don't always have things in stock, so it's one of those things where I think this could be the last can I have for a really long time.
I didn't think you were ever going to open that can. So.
All right, so are we going to get in? I'm going to try the more original one first.
Okay.
With the lettuce. And there were 8 in a box, 8 fish fingers. I guess they just fit. They do just fit. I was a little bit worried. It seemed like they were kind of going off the edge, and I thought they might fall apart. They still might fall apart. That's pretty good. Maybe I should have put more tartar sauce on, though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is good.
And you still can put more on. I've got the bottle out here.
Okay.
If you want a little bit more flavor to that. So that was nice.
That was nice.
Definitely something we haven't tried. As I mentioned as a kid, I had fish sticks, and I would just dip them and eat them that way. But I don't think we've ever had them in a sandwich. Closest is what, like a filet of fish sandwich from McDonald's. I don't even remember what's on. I don't even know if they make them anymore.
I think they do.
Okay.
They have a slice of American cheese on it. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's an American cheese. I'm gonna like them.
All right, you want to try the next one?
Yes, I do.
This one's probably going to be messy.
Yes.
I couldn't find a good way to keep those crisps on there. And they had it looking all pretty in the picture online where the crisps were right on top of the fish fingers, but I thought, it'd probably make more sense to shove them into the mushy peas so they would stay put.
Yeah, I like the mushy peas. That could act as an adhesive.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's tasty too with that extra crunch.
Oh yeah.
Get a little with salt and vinegar. It all just goes together, with the salt and vinegar, with the mushy peas and the fish.
That's a combination of flavors.
And it's nice with the toasted bread too, I have to say.
I have to say also, these fish sticks are way better
Oh yeah.
than some of the fish sticks that I've picked up in the past.
As soon as we took them out of the box, we commented, "Look how big they are." They did say chunky cod fillets. Like, they weren't kidding; they are chunky. Seemed like ours are often flat and sad looking,
I mean,
and mushy sometimes too.
right. And
Yeah.
I'll admit, I pick up stuff at the dollar store. And I was telling Tina this, where one of these almost equals 2 fish sticks that we have, one on top of each other.
You're right.
And you look at the inner core, and it's like, is there actually any fish in this?
Yeah.
Or is it fish flavored coating?
Yeah, looking at the fish, it looks nice. Now, sometimes it does look like the ones we get looks like shredded fish.
Shredded, processed,
Yeah.
more like coating than anything else. These are good. Okay, so you're saying that your favorite is the one with mushy peas, is that correct?
I think so. How about you?
I'd agree. I like it. Just the combination of the flavors with the mushy peas and the crisps.
Yeah, I'm glad we tried that one.
Yeah.
I'd even maybe put a little bit. I put some salt and vinegar in the peas. I wouldn't even mind maybe even drizzling a little bit more malt vinegar over the fish fingers.
That sounds good.
That might be good.
Yes.
Just don't want to get it too soggy, though.
And how's your dandelion and burdock?
Very good, as usual. You want some?
You know how I feel about licorice. Nice try.
Very good. So that was fun trying these fish finger sandwiches for the first time. So how do you like your fish finger sandwiches, or fish finger buddies, as we saw them referred to as well? Do you like them with tartar sauce, with ketchup? Any other variations that you like to have? Do you like them toasted, untoasted? Let us know down in the comments. So we are going to be trying even more sandwiches in another video. We're going to try some of the spreads that Richard has sent us, and see how those are just on a regular lunch meat sandwich. So we'll be back again. All right, so we are back with our last installment for our sandwich series here. And we're going to be trying some of the spreads that were sent to us by our viewer, Richard, RTHOC71. So thank you, Richard, for sending us these spreads. It's a lot of fun for us to try these. And we decided you sent us the Heinz sandwich spread. And Ross immediately thought of this Kraft sandwich spread, the American version, even says America's favorite. So we wanted to compare the two to see what they were like. And I don't even think I've tried this. I know you like it.
You've never had it in your life.
I don't think so. And then we have Branstonnaise. We have the smooth pickle mayo and the small chunk.
Yes.
And I think it said these are vegetarian mayo blended with sweet pickle.
Sounds
this is
good.
with the smooth sweet pickle, and yours is probably with the small chunk, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what we've done is we have chopped up pieces of bread. So we have some English mature cheddar cheese, and we have turkey lunch meat to try this with. So let's go ahead and start. Let's try the Kraft versus Heinz first.
Okay. That's something I like to point out. It's just part of my reach. I've had this before. Tina, you said you haven't.
Mm-mm.
You have the Heinz here, Kraft. Just a little gander there. Just kind of looks like the Heinz has a little more chunks in it.
And it's so funny too with Heinz being an American company, but do we see this here? No.
I've never seen it here. So you want to try this one first, correct?
Sure.
All right.
I'll get this one open too.
Oh, that amazes me.
What's that?
That one came from England, but it doesn't have the protective seal. This one was made here, but it has this protective seal.
Maybe it's an American thing. I don't know.
All right.
Well, of course, this one had the little pop
That's
that
true.
you get, so you know it's hasn't been tampered with. Whereas this one was you just unscrew the lid, so that's probably why they have the extra.
Plastic lid, metal lid. There you go. Okay, so you're going to see the visual difference here.
I think we were trying to compare ingredients too. So this one, first off, has spirit, vinegar, and sugar. I was actually a little surprised to see the Brit one have sugar up so high. Cabbage, grapeseed oil, carrots, gherkin, and a few other things added in there. And what does yours have?
I'm glad you have your glasses.
And this one has water, chopped pickles, soybean oil, vinegar, high fructose corn syrup, and then sugar. Why both? I don't understand. I don't understand the
Neither do
high fructose corn syrup. Besides, I hear it's cheap.
Yeah.
Some other things, eggs. I think there might have been some eggs in this egg yolk in this one as well. This one just says eggs, red bell pepper, and some other things, probably preservatives.
Okay.
All right. So there's definitely a little difference in color.
Correct. So, ladies first.
All right. I'll try them both kind of at the same time. I don't know, should I put it on both sides just to make sure I can taste it really well?
Yes.
And we did not butter the bread this time.
No.
Sorry. All right, so this is the British one.
I'll trade you yours.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
I can kind of smell them. I'm not sure which one I'm smelling though.
Just definitely, the Heinz definitely looks chunkier. It seems to have a like a. I can see more.
Well, I was gonna say a little darker color too. Maybe that's. I noticed it did. I think it said egg yolks in that one, and just eggs in this. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay.
Oh, you haven't started getting into your meat yet, huh?
I have not. Okay.
All right, which one are you trying first?
I'm very curious to try the Heinz first, so I think I'll try
Okay.
that. Are you going to try it first? Which one will you try first?
I'll try the Heinz first as well. For me, it'll all be new to me, so.
Okay. What do you think?
Reminds me a little bit of the flavor you get in a potato salad or macaroni salad.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
A little bit of tang from it, but a little sweetness too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they do have that vinegar and sugar right up there.
It reminds me of the Kraft. If I remember correctly, it's been years since I've had the Kraft.
Okay.
I think it tastes maybe a little bit sweeter from what I
Okay.
remember.
Now wait, did you try the Kraft or the Heinz?
I tried the Heinz.
Okay.
But I was just saying,
So you were confusing me. I thought that's what you said at first. I thought, did I try the wrong one?
trying the Heinz kind of, when I was trying to compare it to the memory the last time I had
Okay.
compared to the Kraft, I thought maybe the Heinz was a bit sweeter, but now we'll see.
Now we'll try the Heinz. They do taste a little different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just me. I think the Heinz is sweeter.
A little. I feel like I might like the Heinz a little better though.
Yeah, I think so.
Flavor wise.
Plus it has those, it does seem more chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They're definitely similar.
Right.
Yeah. But you're right, you feel a little bit more of the chunks in the Heinz version.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about the Heinz again that reminds me a bit more of a macaroni salad or
Yeah.
potato salad, which I guess makes sense because you would have similar ingredients.
Yeah, they both like have a tangy flavor. It seems to me that the Heinz a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, just about there's something about the overall flavor. I think I like the Heinz a little better.
Me too.
I can't quite put my finger on what that flavor is. Because not necessarily the sweetness, because I don't necessarily go for sweet, but something about the flavor in it.
Now, when you prep tuna for sandwiches, I think your regular routine is you have the tuna, you mix mayo, maybe some chopped onion, red onion. Something I wouldn't mind trying is instead of mayonnaise, try this.
See what that's like?
Yeah, kind of curious how that sweetness with the tuna,
Yeah.
how that'll go over.
Because I'm trying to think, or am I thinking like an egg salad? I'm probably thinking egg salad sandwich. But I was thinking, you know how sometimes they put the pickle relish in?
Yes,
I'm trying to remember if people do that with tuna as well. I don't remember.
I do, and
Do you? Okay.
I thought you didn't care for it with tuna.
I don't know that I've tried it with tuna. I think I've done it sometimes with egg salad, and it's not bad for something a little extra.
Yeah, sweetness.
Or mustard. I like putting the mustard in.
Yeah. A friend of mine also said instead of using mayo when he's making tuna salad, ranch dressing, which to me just sounds odd. Prepping,
It does to me too, and I like ranch dressing, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things you don't know till you try it.
Right.
All right, so next up, we're going to be trying Branstonnaise. So this is really brand new, apparently. I know at least when we unboxed them, some of our viewers said they hadn't even seen it yet. So maybe by now it started appearing in supermarkets.
Yes.
So we'll be trying small chunk and smooth.
Yep. Got it off the side here.
Oops. Trying to look visually to see if they look a little different. Pretty similar. You just see some. It is small chunks, so they are pretty small.
Yeah. Ready?
I am ready.
I said this kind of looks creamier than our regular mayo. At least the one I'm working on. How about you?
Well, mine's got little chunky stuff in it, so that definitely makes it look different from our mayo. And of course, different color.
Yeah.
But did it also say... oh, it's vegetarian. Okay, I couldn't remember if it said vegan or not. Okay.
Okay. Switch.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a
Well, this almost seems... is a little runnier than our mayo.
That's what I was thinking. It was like looked like it was more creamy than a regular mayo. And I can see little bits of pickle.
Yep. And we've really come to love Branston pickle, so
Yes.
I'm very curious to try this as a sandwich spread.
Little dainty sandwiches.
It's like those little finger sandwiches that you have at a fancy party. All right, which one are you trying first?
Well, fancy parties we don't get invited to. I'm trying the smooth one.
The smooth? Okay. Yeah. Try that too.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
That's got a nice flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. Tangy?
Mm-hmm. I kind of thought that might be good considering we like the Branston pickle.
Yeah. I like it. I'd say, again, the same sweetness as we did with the Heinz. Not that I was expecting it, but yeah, I like the flavor.
You said it isn't the same sweetness?
I didn't think it was the same sweetness.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, you trying the other?
I'm trying the other one, yeah.
Is it the chunky?
Yeah. I didn't feel as strong of a Branston pickle flavor in this one, maybe because it's smooth.
I thought it was pretty mild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you get a bit more in the chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right when you said that, get a bit more than chunky. That's when I bit into a pickle. Yeah. I'm getting more of a stronger pickle taste.
Yeah. This one's really good.
Yeah, I like that. I'd prep tuna without the, pointing to the correct one. The one that's chunky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's good. Overall, your favorite?
I think my favorite, probably no surprise with my reaction, is the small chunk Branstonnaise.
Same
I
here.
thought it had a bit more of the Branston pickle flavor in it, which I liked.
Yeah.
Goes really well, of course, with the cheese and the meat. So I really enjoyed that. This one was good too. I just like that extra flavor of the Branston pickle in there. And then probably third would be the Heinz sandwich spread. How about you?
I think, well, I enjoyed them all, but I think number one for me would be the Heinz.
Okay.
And then number two would be the small chunk
Branston pickle?
Branston
Okay.
pickle. And third would be the smooth.
Okay.
I like them all.
So do we put the Kraft last then, both of us?
Yeah. Yeah. And you never had it as a kid? Your parents never bought it?
I don't recall ever having it, no.
I remember my parents talking about how when they were kids during World War II, little kids. Mainly my dad was talking about it, and he was born out living in the country. I remember he was saying how his mom would make him basically a sandwich that was just nothing but 2 pieces of bread with that spread.
With that in between?
Yeah, basically mayonnaise with cut up celery, peppers, and that was basically it. Yeah, we loved it. Nothing fancy, but
Yeah.
basically sandwich spread.
All right, so thank you, Richard, for allowing us to
thank
try all of these different spreads. We're definitely going to enjoy these. I know I'm really going to be going for that Branstonnaise, and it sounds like you're probably going to be going for the Heinz. So let us know in the comments, have you tried Branstonnaise yet? Or maybe you are a fan of the Heinz sandwich spread? Let us know that, and any particular combinations you like, or the different lunch meats or cheeses that you like to try them.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to find out, feedback as to using casseroles, use it in your different kinds of salads.
Mm-hmm.
How you use it.
Yeah, any other ideas?
Again, thank you very much, Richard. Greatly appreciated. Really enjoy the opportunity to try something new that we haven't had before.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes, this was a real treat for us.
Yes.
So are you ready for final thoughts on the sandwiches we tried?
Yes, I am. Ladies first. What was your favorite?
I think my favorite was the cheese and onion with the mayo. That was my favorite out of all that we tried. They were all good in their own way, but that was a surprise favorite. I was really looking forward to trying that one, and it did not disappoint. How about you?
I would say the fish finger buddy was my favorite.
Okay. Which version of it?
I will say the one with the mushy peas.
The one with the mushy peas. Okay.
It seemed very filling. It seemed like a meal in itself.
And also with the crisps in it too.
Yeah. Just like that combination of the textures, the crisps with the mushy peas. It was very filling. Yeah, enjoyed it. But don't get me wrong, I think the onion and cheese, kind of like them for different purposes. The onion cheese, I think, nice snack sandwiches, but when I want to be full, I want to have something I feel like, okay, it's more like a meal. I think with the fish finger buddy.
Yeah, that was good. And then, of course, we enjoyed the spreads too, which we just sampled.
Yes.
Those are good if you just want a lunch meat and cheese sandwich. I think those work really well.
Yeah, of course, a condiment.
Yeah.
Clearly, we've tried a couple recommended sandwiches. If there are other sandwiches that you'd like to see us try, if you'd let us know.
If we can make them here.
If we can make them here. We could probably have a hard time doing like a blood sausage.
Yeah.
Like black pudding haggis sandwich, I don't think we could easily have access to.
No.
Good try, though.
So if you like food reactions and food tastings, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you know when we publish a new video. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.